Guardian TV. Washington Commanders won a very intense, I would say, kind of like one of those backyard brawl type games in the division. They haven't beaten the Giants. The Giants always had their number, and it was one of those games. Daniel Jones seemed to always rise to the level of Pro Bowl status whenever he plays us. I was very thrilled that we was able to beat him while he was on the field to give him another defeat. So now his record is 5-2-1, I believe, against us. He's been a problem, and he was a problem yesterday with his own reads. He gets us on that every time, no matter what the regime is, who the regime is, he gets us. So that was frustrating to watch, and I'm sure it was frustrating for a lot of the fans across the world to experience that. But nevertheless, we had a running back, Mr. Singletary. His first name escapes me, number 26, looking like the second coming of Saquon Barkley, running between the tackles, bouncing off to the outside, getting into the flat, just hurting us all kinds of ways whenever he felt like it. Now, I don't know if that was a product of the defensive line. We weren't in our gaps, and they're doing the cutbacks. Anyway, we seemed like we just couldn't get a grasp of the line of scrimmage offensively and defensively on both lines. So that was discouraging. The secondary, I thought Benjamin St-Juste, hey man, I give him high praise. He played a great game. That punch out when we really needed it because the Giants was driving the ball down. They was having a pretty good drive, and we was able to, spoil their drive because it seemed like we wasn't stopping them. We needed a momentum changer, and I would say that was a game changer because it put us back in the mode, kind of woke us up, gave us a little spark, got the fans back involved, and for our overall psyche, I thought defensively we needed that. It was a very good timely play by Benjamin St-Juste. He also had a pass deflect on a pass, I want to say late, I think in the fourth quarter by Daniel Jones to, I believe, Neighbors, heading towards Neighbors on the sideline, I believe the left sideline. But, hey, he balled out, and got to give him credit for that. If we're going to criticize him for not being up to par, we got to definitely praise him for having a good game. That was an excellent punch out, and kudos to him. Also, hey man, our leader, the prize bull, Jayden Daniels. Look, I gave him an A-. I thought that he got, he was happy feet a little bit in the first half. He settled down. He got a little bit anxious again in the middle part of the game. He settled down. He got out the pocket because he didn't have any time. I don't know what's going on with Wiley, and our tackles were having a not so spectacular day, and not just them, the offensive line. Period. We were jumping off sides. We were down in the red zone several times. We continue to keep making these mistakes, even on the kickoff. We get the kickoff. Austin Eckler take it to the house. Call back. Illegal block. The same player who did that illegal block. Also, it could have been petty, whatever. Also, when we play the Giants, there's always some salt in the game, considering who their owner is. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Also, same player, I think, got another personal foul penalty on something else. So we got to clean that up, man. This stupid self-inflicted, wounding of us. When we got positive drives going on, and they just set us back. But nevertheless, we was down there. There's no excuse. We couldn't punch it in. We just couldn't punch it in. We got to feed Terry the ball. He made a spectacular pass there where he toe tapped. They challenged it. I think they challenged the spot they said they was on. But anyways, they did challenge that. New York, they challenged that. Daniel Jones, I thought was, he was Daniel Jones. He was playing well. Malik Neighbors, excellent. A+ game. We couldn't stop him. And they use him. See, I don't understand. What I don't understand, and this is just a critique. Why can't we feed Terry the ball? What is so else? I mean, let me just let it go. I see other teams feeding their players, their best players, the ball. So I don't know what it is. But maybe this is just a development process, because we didn't play during the preseason outside of those scrimmages. Our starters wasn't really playing well, so not playing at all. And so maybe this is just the maturation process of Jayden Daniels, but I think it's a pretty good. Hey, I like the process right now. He didn't throw. Yes, he does. He don't have any touchdown passes, but at the same time, he's doing what he has to do to get the victory. He's leading us. That last drive, when we had to have it, outstanding. He used his legs. He did take a shot in the game, which he went down for a play. So here we go. How many more of those he gonna have to take? So I think he took that shot. I think he's smart enough. He said, "Look, I'm gonna stand in the pocket," and he dotted them up. So kudos to him. Outside of the offense being a little bit conservative, yes, I do wish, maybe Cliff Kingsbury will open the offense up as he gets more comfortable in real time and game time with Jayden Daniels. It makes all the sense in the world. Let's not rush the process. Look, man, we're a team that's trying to feel our way through. If we can rack up some victories, fine. We supposed to be. If we are who we think we want to go, what we want to be. If we are, if we that team that we want to be, you gotta start beating teams like the Giants. You gotta start winning games in the division. You gotta go 3-3 in the division, minimum. We was 0-6 last year. We gotta go. Last season we 0-6. We gotta go 3-3 in the division, without fail. So we got one. We'll see what Philadelphia do tonight against the Falcons, but we got one, and we're on the board with a victory. And that's all we can ask for. You know what I mean? Week 2. We're 1-1, 500. Let's go. Peace.